Welcome to Planet Africa Television. I am Patricia Baby Amawa. On today's program, we'll bring you a special feature on author, inspirational speaker, and life coach Alex Ihama. Founder of the Exhortation Global Institute, he has empowered individuals, businesses, and organizations with proven strategies of success. His groundbreaking book, Welcome to Greatness, is receiving international acclaim.
To attain whatever it is you're pursuing in life requires you to take a deep dive into yourself. It requires you to align the objective of whatever it is you're pursuing in life with what your true life purpose is. My name is Alex Ihama, and I'm a life coach and an inspirational speaker.
For over a decade, Alex Ihama has been redefining greatness for diverse groups of audiences all over the world. A keynote speaker, life, business, and executive coach, Alex is the author of Welcome to Greatness.
I had so much fun growing up. For me, growing up was fun. It was fun because, you know, when you really don't take life seriously, it could be fun for you. My parents were very educated and very, very influential, very religious, and really, I was chauffeur-driven to school. I think like most children today, most youths today, many of them, they were not empowered. I mean, you would have parents who tell you, don't do this, but they never really took the time to explain to you why. You have parents that will punish you for something, but you never really understood why you were punished for it. So for me, when I finally left home, I think I was 18, 19 when I left home, and I was shocked. I was actually surprised. I wasn't prepared to pay my own bills, right? I wasn't prepared to go to school even because I was always told to go to school as a child, right? I was never really explained to, I know you had to go to school. So there were a lot of things that went wrong right after I left home. And I was disoriented, confused, like most teenagers and most youths of today. I may not have gone into drugs and some of violence or some of the things we hear or see today, but I was equally lost, completely lost. I strongly believe that once you have come to the point where you see the need for personal development, you deserve my utmost respect. You have figured out a secret, which is you have to grow with time. You look in the mirror and ask yourself every evening when you brush your teeth, whose life is better today because I live. For over a decade, I've been coaching and speaking to different people all around the world on how they can build the capability and capacity that is necessary for them to achieve their personal and business objectives.
The Exhortation Institute of Life and Business Strategies offers motivational, inspirational, and spiritual messages that stick while facilitating training sessions, workshops, and seminars for schools and businesses.
You know, when you meet somebody, and oftentimes you meet a lot of people, but there's people in life that you meet, and it's not defined by the quantity of time that you've known them, but by the quality. And when I first met Alex, I knew there was something different about him. And I just realized that, you know, God's got his hand on his life, and the things that he's doing is really making a difference.
A couple of years back, when Alex and I became friends, he will invite us to some of the leadership programs that he was organizing then. And then I actually had to ask him one day that, Alex, who is paying for all this? And then he explained to me that he was paying for it by himself. It was obvious to me that he was very passionate about what he was doing. And quite often, most of what we do, it's either you believe in it or you don't. And I've been told, and I believe very much in this, that a lot of people, if they do something successfully without being paid to do it, then there is going to be that time that eventually people will pay for them to do the same thing. And that was what Alex was doing many years back, and that was very, very exciting for me, and I have always followed him since then.
What would you tell your kid if you say, Daddy, how do I be successful? He's like, oh, it's a secret. Oh, my son, is a secret. No, you're going to say, work hard, read your books. How is that a secret? Yeah. When you put in half the effort into anything, what do you get? When you put in half the effort into anything, what do you get? You get 0. Try to do 2 years in UFT and expect to get your degree. That's half the effort, right? It's 4 years. Half the schooling is going to hire you for half the schooling. I was born to do what I'm doing. I was born to write. I was born to speak. I was born to coach. And I was born to minister.
Welcome back. Alex Ihama founded the Exhortation Global Institute to equip individuals, businesses, and organizations with tools that will help them achieve their full potential. His messages make you think deeply, act passionately, and grow steadily.
At the Exhortation Global Institute, we strongly believe that the key to success is in the hands of the individual. We strongly believe that the challenges you face today is meant to bring out the best that you likely don't even know exists within you. These are the principles we teach, speak, and coach on in our programs.
The Exhortation Life and Business Coaching Services offers one-on-one coaching programs to people who wish to excel or deal with their character and situational challenges.
The most dangerous place to be in life is not Jane and Finch, as Cable Post 24 says. It is not even in Iraq or Afghanistan, as CNN says. It is at the point of indecision.
The Exhortation Worldwide Outreach offers services on a charitable basis to communities and churches, homes and shelters, schools and detention centers. Welcome to Greatness, Inc. is strictly focused on those who have achieved so much in their lives and yet lack the fulfillment that everyone desires.
Self-actualization for me is the beginning of the next level of life. A lot of people today, they have this vision or this goal and they work towards it. And when they get to it, they're like, well, self-actualization, I have arrived. You are probably right, you have arrived, but where they miss the point is actually the beginning for the next level. That's why it's only a few people you see at the very top, the people that do recognize that self-actualization is a preparation for the next level.
Great people don't work for greatness, but rather they live for it. They don't aim to be great, but rather they aim to make other people great.
What hinders us from true greatness is not the fear, but rather our unwillingness to confront it with everything we've got. And until we summon the courage that is necessary to confront it head on, we will always be faced with it.
Alex's keynotes are deep and exciting, thought-provoking, humorous and energizing, intriguing and inspiring.
Alex is a man of integrity, he's a man of vision and a man of drive.
Going through his program and realizing that it starts with me and figuring out where I am in life really just helped me to deal with the whole process and move forward.
I did not set out to be a coach. I did not set out to be a speaker. But when people saw my life was being turned around, they would call to see me and discuss issues. They would write me and discuss issues. People would read what I write on the internet and want to discuss issues. And they really went personal. And then I stumbled on the profession, life coach. So what I did was explore what it's about. And it was really what I was already doing. So I got back into school and I got my certification, got aligned with the International Coaching Federation, both in Canada and the USA. And I took it up as a profession. And I've had the opportunity to coach a lot of people in so many situations, in so many countries over time.
It's the impact that Alex has had on my life during a moment in time that, I had some questions and some things that I wanted to do and wasn't 100% sure how I wanted to achieve those. He really stepped in and helped to mentor me in certain ways, and through that, the success has been tremendous.
Greatness is when you finally set yourself apart by a particular set of principles, not by a particular set of bank account, not by a particular set of educational achievement, but by a particular set of principles. Things that if they ask anybody that knows you, they'll be consistent in it. They'll say, is this Sarah you're talking about? She doesn't waver when it comes to integrity. What inspires me? Change inspires me, in as much as a lot of people are scared of it. For me, when I see people making change in their lives, when I see organizations turning around, when I see countries making change, that really inspires me. Change in the weather, like, from winter, I love it. Like, people complain, so much snow, but that's change. I love it. I love fall. Fall actually is my preferred season. I love to see the leaves on the tree change colors. I love to see them drop. I love to walk on them. So what inspires me, I think, is change. But in my heart, what drives me, what motivates me is my profound belief in God.
Welcome back. The book Welcome to Greatness by Alex Ihama is a roadmap of what you require on your journey from grace to grace, from hate to love, from emptiness to fulfillment, from timidity to confidence, and from fear to courage. I've personally read the book and I was intrigued by how compelling and deep the message was. It actually makes you become conscious of the power you didn't know you possessed.
Alex is the author of Welcome to Greatness. Using a proven life transformation framework, Welcome to Greatness was written to expose you to the abounding strength, overwhelming intelligence, and striking beauty that you likely never even knew existed within you.
Our greatest strength is the ability we have to control our minds. For whether we succeed or fail depends not on what others do or don't, but rather what we have decided to do in our minds. That is welcoming greatness into your life. I have a personal mission, and I know a lot of people are going to join me, or these friends and organizations out there, to go and ensure that this book is delivered, is made available to the hands of those who really want to grow, who really want to improve themselves, but are unable to because of circumstances. People in detention center. So within the next 3 years, we have this program called the Inside Out Transformation Program. And what that program is about is to deliver 3 copies of this book to every detention center in the country, beginning with the youth detention center here in Ontario. So the goal is we intend to share this book across shelters, abused homes, and orphanages, and places where people may have got to the point of giving up on life. But to help them to realize that there is hope.
Life is very challenging, and I think at some point in everyone's life, they want to do more. They want to make a change. They want to succeed. They want to really live a life that's full. And it takes a choice. It takes a decision to do that. And I think reading this book will really just empower you, will really give you the inspiration. And with Alex being the person that he is, he shares his battles as well, and in going through his reformation. And I think that also helps you to feel motivated that you're not alone, and that there's others who are in the same situation, who are striving to succeed.
I have learned that whatever we always think about will always occur in our lives. If we stick to a certain mindset, we'll always act in a certain way. If we refuse to change our ways, our lives will remain the same. If you are not content with where you are in life today, it is time to change your mindset.
The official launch of Alex Ihama's book Welcome to Greatness was in the fall of 2011 at the Sheraton Hotel in Toronto. The spectacular event was an evening of encouragement, exhortation, and exhilaration. In addition to inspiring heartfelt testimonies, captivating entertainment, and inspirational messages, Alex launched the Inside Out Transformation Program, an initiative that offers free life coaching services and copies of Welcome to Greatness to detention centers and shelters.
You know what, I truly believe that we all have greatness in us because we're formed in the image of the Almighty. You know, so for me, I think it's there. And I think for me, it's knowing that everything is possible. There are no limits. And that invigorates me. It excites me. It gets me up in the morning thinking, what more can I do? How much further can we push this? And then constantly being amazed. You know, that. And then, you know, lastly, just the opportunity to continue impacting people, you know, seeing lives change, seeing people that feel much differently, that maybe even sometimes see the world differently as a result of your impact in their lives. That is, for me, the highest calling.
And I believe that God fearfully and wonderfully made everybody. And every life has a unique blueprint. No two people are the same. Even if you look at the DNA and all that kind of stuff and medical science, no two people are exactly the same. And I believe in the same way God uniquely created each and every one of us. So there's a blueprint that was designed for us before the foundation of the earth. And my definition of walking or welcome to greatness is people fulfilling that blueprint and maximizing their potential in life. Doing what God designed them to be, doing what God called them to do.
Greatness to me is not about the size of the house that we live in, or the car that we drive, or whether you are the Prime Minister of Canada. It is being able to make that difference in the lives of those that you are either serving or those around you.
I live in London, yeah, and he has put up a lot of shows, seminars, conferences, which I just watch on YouTube, or he sends me the DVD, you know. Then when he wrote this book, Welcome to Greatness, I was here last year and the year before to see him. I thought it would be very necessary for me to be here with him, to celebrate with him.
This is very personal. Like the book itself, like it's written on the back of the book, it's a personal account of my journey from grass to grace, from a life of absolute self to a life of absolute best.
Welcome to Greatness is based on deep psychological, physiological, spiritual, and philosophical research.
Welcome to Greatness was written to help people to deal with their life challenges, their situations, wherever they find themselves in life. Basically, how do you take yourself from one spot to the next? It's a personal account of my story, and the story that I strongly believe millions of people will identify with. It talks about challenges from childhood to dealing with abuse and confusion as a young man, and then deciding to change your life. So this is a book that actually talks about how you can discover yourself, become self-aware, and head on the journey to fulfillment.
Welcome back. It has been said that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Alex Ihama finds time out of his busy schedule to relax, cook, and have fun.
Most people, I mean, they see me as a coach, as a speaker, and they probably think it's all I do, write and read. But when I'm not doing any of those, I'm actually cooking. I love cooking because it's really, for me, it's really my time of reflection. You know, I believe cooking is an art. It's almost like a painting. I'm actually cooking and entertaining. I love cooking for my kids, for my family. There's a staple I really, or they love actually, and I love making. It's called jollof rice, and it's kind of rice with so much spice in it, and cooked in tomato sauce, and I love seeing the rice is red. I need to be around people, and I'm blessed with the fact that so people love to be around me. So hospitality, I think, is something that we should all practice. I think it could heal, it brings healing to the soul, to have people over and make this nice dish and have people laugh and be free and feel peace. So perhaps I need to go make some jollof rice now.
That's all for the program. According to Alex Ihama, greatness is not in the destination, but in the journey. Not in the accomplishment, but rather in the impact. I hope you were inspired by a special feature on Alex Ihama. If you'd like to know more about us, please visit our website at planetafricagroup.com or join us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. I am Patricia Baby Mawa. See you next time. Goodbye.